7 weeks raw today, and it's so far been a very interesting journey. And I've had a few cheats, if you want to call them. I've had a little bit of cooked food, not much at all in 7 weeks. We're now cooking our pizzas raw, and a lot of people seem to agree that actually the raw pizza, hi Nathan, the raw pizza is actually tastier than the cooked version. So that's quite interesting. So I think the retreat centre will definitely have a few more raw dishes on the menu after this. And I've just suddenly noticed loads of things. Hi Leanne. Suddenly noticed loads of things. So I thought I'd do a live. I mean, I haven't done a live since right at the beginning. I think it was literally in the first week I did a live. And I haven't done one since. Time has just flown by. And it was last week, I was brushing my teeth in the mirror and just, just really boring, brushing my teeth. And I suddenly looked at my eyes and I was like, hang on a minute, the bags that were underneath my eyes have gone. And so yes, I've got sort of dark circles. Actually, I had a terrible night's sleep last night. But I actually had bags under my eyes which have gone, and I've got pictures of me at the serpent healing retreat, the shamanic serpent healing retreat, and so there's lots of pictures of me with snakes around my neck, and you can really see the difference in my eyes. Hi Sarah. So there was that. My nails are just so ridiculously long that I'm actually going to have to, especially these ones, I'm going to have to start cutting them. Now, I used to do that years and years and years ago. I used to have really strong nails, and then sort of, I don't know, maybe since going vegan, my nails have been a bit more brittle, and I've not had to cut them off in such a long time. And I'm now, hi Michael, how are you? And I'm going to have to cut them. So that is bonkers. I've lost 12 pounds in weight, which is also bonkers, but I don't feel like, I mean, a few people have said that they can see it in my face. Dom says he can see it in my arms and in my legs. My body shape has stayed exactly the same, but I've lost 12 pounds. I mean, I can feel it because I'm wearing clothes that I've sort of quite old clothes that I've not worn for a while. So that's interesting. So I've been eating, and then eye colour is the really bonkers part. And I will, in the comments to this live, once I'm off, I will put in pictures of my eyes. My eyes are starting to change colour already. And I'm putting this down to the high fruit. Now, fruit is really detoxing. It's the most detoxing food that you can consume, and in its natural raw state. It's the most karma-less food as well, because fruit grows and then when it's ripe it falls off the tree, so the tree isn't hurt, and this is, it's quite extreme, but it really resonates with me as a Buddhist, like massively resonates. Georgina, now you need to hear this because we had a conversation about this. And what I said to you, I'm actually going to go back on. I saw Georgina in the street recently, sort of a few months ago. We were talking about eye colour. And I said to Georgina at the time that I'm turning my eyes from dark brown to hazel or potentially green. But I'm actually changing that, Georgina, and I am going to end up with blue eyes for sure. Hi Janice, and yeah, so I got someone to take pictures of my eyes. So I've had iridology done, still haven't had the results back, but I took eye pictures at the beginning of May, so literally 2 months ago or thereabouts. I took pictures of my eyes. So I've sort of done a load of research, how to take pictures of your eyes to have an iridology session. And sent them off, and I'm doing this for a year potentially, Sarah. But and I've been going since the 13th of May, which was my birthday. So 7 weeks. But I can already feel that there's some permanent changes that are going to be brought in, and I've actually loosened up already. So the first month I was like, no, I'm just going to have raw. And then I've got a little bit more flexible, and we had raw pizza that they cook at the retreat centre. I had raw pizza yesterday, but I did have cooked sweet potato chips deep fried in coconut oil, which is not on my plan that I'm doing, but it was so good. And I'm not denying myself. If I want to have something, I'm going to have it, which is why I put this 90% in rather than 100% in. I didn't want to, I've had problems with addiction my whole life, and I don't want to get addicted around this. I don't want this to be just another one of my addictions that I go really crazy with. Well, that's a high fruit content for a year. Did you design this yourself? No, I'm following Dr. Morse. So Dr. Morse is an American, and I'm taking his herbs and I'm adopting his high fruit protocol. And I'm full of energy, and I'm sleeping well. And I haven't seen any changes in my hair, although my hair is growing really faster than it always has done, but definitely with the nails. Yesterday so with the eye colour, so on the beginning of May, I took photos of my eyes and sent them off to the person to have the iridology done. And then a couple of days ago, I got someone to take pictures of my eyes again, and they are already turning blue. I mean, I can't actually see it with my eyes because my eyesight's not very good. Hi, Simi. My eyesight's not very good. So obviously when you take a picture, and phones these days obviously their cameras are so amazing, and then you can zoom in. So I've got some amazing photos. But the one that was taken over the weekend, especially my left eye, is actually blue on one side. It's going blue from the outside of it, coming in towards the iris. Bonkers. I mean, towards the pupil. Absolutely bonkers. I mean, how bonkers is that? I mean, it's totally bonkers. So now that I've seen that, I'm like, okay, now this has really given me something to work on. And I don't think you can see here because it's the camera's not good enough here. But yeah, so I was born with dark brown eyes, and over the years, I mean, I've been detoxing for the last 20 years, sort of on and off, detox, retox, and my eyes in that time have changed to hazel. And it was actually my dad and my sister that did the photos at the beginning of May. They've known me my whole life, and they were both saying to me, wow, your eyes are really hazel. They never used to be that light. They always used to be dark brown. My mum's got really dark brown eyes. My dad and my sister both got blue eyes. So my mum's got really dark brown eyes. I've always had dark brown eyes, but so they both commented on how light my eyes are. But now, well, this is the thing, Sarah, that apparently there are only 2 eye colours. There is brown and true blue. So there is only brown and blue. And anyone that has hazel eyes, actually their eyes are true blue. So anybody that has got hazel eyes, so Georgina, you've already started to change your eye colour because we had this conversation. You could get your eyes to blue. So we had this conversation, and I didn't actually think that it was possible then, but now I do, and now I'm starting to see the results already. And it's completely blown me away. And first of all, the picture was taken over the weekend with a different phone, and then I said, no, take the photo. I didn't believe it. I didn't believe that my eyes were starting to go blue. So I got them to take a picture with my phone, which was where I started taking the photos at the beginning of May, if you see what I mean, to get a true like for like. I have hazel eyes and was told this. I like them being hazel. Well, you're going to keep some toxins in your body then, because the more you detox, hi Tracy, the more you detox, the bluer your eyes will get. I mean, how bonkers is this? It's absolutely bonkers. Yeah, I mean, potentially high fruit content, yes, but I actually really do believe in fruitarian. I do believe that we can survive really well on just fruit. So I'd say that I'm about 80% fruit at the moment, and have been for 7 weeks, and I'm having I'm going to do some juicing as well, and just fruit. So I'm upping the fruit. So I started off having fruit for breakfast, fruit of a sort of fruit brunch, and then fruit in the afternoon, and then having a salad in the evening. And I did that for a few weeks, and then now I've been doing whole days on fruit, and sort of quite a few days on fruit, and potentially also thinking about doing a grape fast as well. So I might do 8 days on grape juice. So yeah, it's quite interesting. Hi Annette. Hi Carrie. I think some of my brown marks have faded over the years, and they will do as you detox, because your diet, obviously, Sarah, is really healthy. So a lot of the blobs that we have. So I've got a few blobs in my eyes, and the blobs can mean if you've had, like I've had a few operations, and it can represent, the blobs can represent high levels of pharmaceuticals. So I was in hospital in 2008, and I was on really high doses through a drip of antibiotics. So really high stuff. So that will definitely show up in my eyes. So some of the blobs that I've got, I'm expecting when I still haven't even had the iridology session done. I'm waiting for it, and it's going to be in the next couple of weeks. So I'll come back on when I get it and see, sort of my predictions, which I don't know anything about it, but just sort of it's quite intuitive. Hi Teresa, it's quite intuitive. I used to love eating lots of fruit, but it's so sugary and acidic. Fruit damages tooth and also a cutback. Apparently, when you eat fruit, so this is the part of, I've been doing a lot of research on this, and when you eat fruit, the fibre in the fruit protects the enamel. When you drink juices, fruit juices, you need to do that through a straw. So when I'm drinking fruit juices, I've got a couple of plastic straws, sort of, like the hard plastic. We wouldn't use normal plastic straws. I've got some hard plastic straws. So I'm drinking fruit juices through a straw. But eating fruit is okay for the teeth because the fibre protects it. So that's something to bear in mind. Michael says, this is incredible that diet could potentially be changing gene expression of the allele of the eye, colour latent through diet, cellular reprogramming. Exactly, Michael. That it's fruit can enable you to detox at a cellular level. Now, Dr. Morse, and this is the protocol that I'm following, check him out if you're interested in this. He says that we are frugivores. So if you think about the animal that is the closest to us, it is obviously the ape, and monkeys eat fruit. They eat some nuts, some greens, but primarily they eat fruit. Now we are the closest, obviously, to monkeys, to primates, and they are frugivores. So it is really interesting, and it's also completely bonkers. And remember that I'm doing this for a year to see how I feel, and I took the pictures of my eyes before I started. I took photos of me, of my face, of my skin, of my tongue. I haven't even looked at my tongue yet. So I took pictures of my tongue. Pictures from the front, from the back, from the sides, measured myself, obviously weighed myself, and just to try to get, and I had an over 40s health check as well at my GP, which everyone in the UK is eligible to have done for free if you're over 40. They said to me as I walked out that they don't normally have someone so healthy come in and have a health check. Normally people go in and have a health check when they're worried about something. So I went away with I think it was a 0.7% chance of having a heart attack in the next year, and 1% chance of and I think it was the other way around. It was 1% chance of having something wrong with my heart, and 0.7% chance of getting diabetes in the next 10 years. So I was already really, really healthy, but I really just wanted to see how healthy I could be in a year of eating like this. So that was the intention of doing this. You know, not that there's anything wrong with me. I just found my eye photos. Oh, brilliant. You have to post them. Poorly taken selfies. Need your advice on how to take a better one. Yeah, there is... oh, that's so interesting, Sarah, that you've started taking eye photos 10 years ago. And you'll be able to get such better ones with phones now, because obviously phone cameras are so much better. But if you've got a proper camera, a clicky camera, so Vicky, hi Vicky, you taking eye photos, this could be a new thing for you. Hi Suzanne, and seeing the changes, cataloguing the changes, which is what I'm doing. I will put my eye photos in the comments. So Sarah, if you want to put yours in, I'd be really interested. I've been advising my gang to have the tests done. I was told once I had potential Crohn's. I cleaned up and now have, oh, it's not showing me your message. 2009, 3 brown stripes going from centre to outside of my left eye. I don't have them in my right. It's not showing me the comments, unfortunately. Yeah, take another one today. You basically need someone else to take the photo because on a smartphone, the good camera is on the back of the phone, not on the front of the phone. So taking a selfie photo of your eye, you're not going to get a good quality. So you need to have someone else do that for you, so that you're using the better camera, and then also shining a torch into into your, not directly into your eye, at the side. So you're holding a torch like, oh, let me get. You're holding a torch kind of like this to the side, but sort of towards the eye, but obviously you're looking straight at the camera. So it's kind of like that to get the eye photos much clearer. It was stress, not diet, but I made drastic changes and 6 months of symptoms were gone in 10 weeks. It is easy to do that. I'll have to, there we go. Now it's showing me your messages. Let me just wave at Suzanne. I haven't seen you for ages, and Vicky. It's funny how they don't always let you wave. I cleaned up and now have less chance than the average risk of cancer. Yeah. I don't have them in my right eye. Less bold in October than August. July 2014 took another much less strong. I wonder if this could go even further, Michael says, into reprogramming our cells that makes up our eyes. I mean, literally, I truly do believe that we can change absolutely everything about ourselves. I think that we're born with a certain DNA, and we have whatever we've been born with from our parents, from generations gone back. I do believe that we can reverse this, and I really truly believe that we can reverse everything and anything. And I know that there's a lot of people sort of in the groups that I'm in, the Dr. Morse, certainly the Dr. Morse group that I'm in, many people are coming to this, to all fruit if they've got cancer. And because it's detoxing at a cellular level, and when you are eating fruit, you don't need to drink water because you're getting all of your fluids from fruit. So yeah, isn't it interesting? It's so interesting. So watch this space for more of the same. No, not into the eye, at the side of the eye like that. So it's not going into your pupil, it's just in the side. The pupil is facing straight ahead, and the torch is at the side, not into the eye, because that would be dangerous. We don't use half our mind power, we can do so much ourselves. Yes, yeah, totally. Well, I think if you do it with you can get a better picture, Sarah, by doing it sort of with the right lens, and you'll just get a clearer picture. You'll be able to see more. Oh, it's not letting me see the rest of your comment, Michael. So Georgina, I don't know if you're still with me, but how is it going with your eyes? And Have your eyes changed even more since when I saw you? And has anyone got any questions about this? But I'm off to cut my nails because my nails are like talons. I've literally not had this for years. And yeah, going to go and have some fruit for lunch. But I feel the fruit really feels, and this is for sure for me. Hi Sally, hi Eleanor. For me, this is intuitive. It's very, very intuitive. I'm eating intuitively. And I've been meditating for 20 years and am in touch with myself, and I listen to my inner voice. My ratio to fruit and veg is I'm 80% fruit at the moment. Now, but the key to this, to eating fruit, is don't eat fruit with anything else. So have your fruit in the morning, and then so what I have been doing is having fruit during the day, and then having a salad in the evening. So have your fruit during the day, and try not to mix them up. Although I did have a mango salad for dinner last night, it was amazing. Or 2 nights ago, and it was amazing. So I'm not eating any nuts or any seeds. You know, again, controversial. And I know that there's loads of people that have said to me, you need your oils, you need this, you need that, you need this, you need that. But I'm intuitively becoming a frugivore for this year, and with some cheats. But I'm really listening to myself. And I did have a baked sweet potato a few weeks ago. It was the first thing that I had cooked because I just felt hungry. I was really hungry. My body wanted it. And I baked it up, and I had some coconut oil on it. Hi, Lavinia. How are you? Lovely to see you here. And yeah, it's intuitive. So I'm you know, if I want to eat cooked food, and if I want to have some oils or some seeds or some nuts, I had seeds in the pizza, so the pizza base last night was seeds, so I had some of that. My tummy was a little bit sore this morning, but very interesting. Sarah's taken another. Oh, here we go now, I've got Michael's comment. I wonder if this could go even further, reprogramming ourselves that make up our eyes to the tetrachromic, in that processing 4 independent channels for conveying colour information, or possessing 4 types of cone cell in the eye, allowing us to see into the UV. I've been reading about cases of this in humans now. This is an exciting topic, isn't it? Isn't it? It is really exciting. Oh, God, there we go. Took another stronger again, better light. I've also been told eye colour can't change forever. It will be interesting to see what happens to you. Yeah, for sure. My gig is never eating fruit alone. Fruit spikes blood sugars. Eat with a good fat and a protein to slow down sugar. Yeah, I mean, Dr. Morse, this is a different protocol, completely different protocol to what I've been doing and teaching for many, many years. I've also been saying never to eat fruit alone, and I've actually been saying don't eat much fruit at all. I've hardly over years and years, I've hardly eaten fruit, and I've been eating loads of veg with just a little bit of fruit, and always eating fruit with nuts to slow it down. But this is, the body knows how to deal with fruit. Fruit is completely natural. The body is run on glucose. The body needs glucose, and it knows how to deal with fruit. It knows how to pull that glucose into the cell. So it's a very easy food for the body, and therefore the body, because it's not under stress, it can then heal at the same time as being fed. So it's really simple. It's really simplifying everything, and it is different. It is different and controversial, and I know that. But you know, I want to be a guinea pig. I've always been a guinea pig, and so I like being a guinea pig. It's taking me ages. Oh, there we go. Fruit spikes blood sugars. Eat with a good fat and a protein to slow down sugar absorption and aid digestion. Quite a radical experiment we're doing. I love experiments. I did a 3-week water-only fast last year, a 2-week one this year. Cool. Love it. Yes, no, I love radical experiments too. Sarah. I really do, and that's what this is all about, because I just want to know, because intuitively, when I read Dr. Morse's book, intuitively my body was saying yes, and I got excited about it, and I had to follow through with that, because actually that was my truth, because my body, every cell in my body wanted to try this. It was quite remarkable, because it is so different to what I've been teaching, and it is so radical. But yeah, you and me the same. I love a challenge. Oh, it's lovely to see you, Lavinia. It's been ages and ages. Interested to see how you're feeling. I'm interested too in changing my diet. Yeah, it's yeah, I feel great. I feel really great. There isn't anything negative. I think the only thing that's negative is that my skin's gone a bit sort of in places. My skin's gone a little bit saggy, because I've lost 12 pounds so quickly. I mean, it's been gradual. It stopped about 2 weeks ago, so it was probably the first 5 weeks I sort of gradually lost 12 pounds, and now it's stabilised at that. So, and I've still got skin. I'm not all bone. You did what I do now, veg more than fruit. Yeah, I've been doing that for years, like sort of clean eating. Hi, doll. Oh. Lavinia's got to go. Cody, how are you, Cody, in Thailand? Oh, if I was in Thailand, I would just be eating all of that amazing fruit. I'm going to really fancy a pineapple, which is what I'm going to go and have now. What about exercising and getting sufficient protein and carbs day to day? Exercising, I'm doing yoga every day and walk the dog for an hour, and yoga and meditation every morning. Protein and carbs, not worried about that. The protein, I don't believe that we need a lot of protein, and carbs, I'm getting the carbs from fruits. I truly do believe that I'm getting everything that I need from fruit, with a little bit of salad if I feel like I need to, and then, as I say, having pizza. I'm sort of having our raw pizza with seeds once a week, and that's a Sunday treat, so I'm having some seeds. But yeah, it's I feel amazing. I'm sleeping well, apart from last night. Sleeping well. It's literally the first time that I've not slept well in absolutely ages, but I was committed to doing this live stream because I'm seeing these changes. So yeah, I wanted to sort of check in and share what I'm feeling already. I was going to do it at the 8-week mark, but I was like, no, I'm going to do it today at 7 weeks, because so much is changing, and I need to share it. Yeah, radical. Love it. So if you're watching this as a recording, then please do ask me questions. And yeah, I've got to go too. We've got guests arriving shortly, and I need to have a pineapple. I miss you, Joe. Oh, I'm glad I caught this live stream. I miss you too, Michael. Today, I look forward to hearing what you learned from this journey. Oh, it's not letting me. Oh, there we go. As it continues, so glad you're feeling great and sleeping well. Thanks for sharing. Yeah. And I will share more as I go on. Please tag me now and again. I'd like to see how you get on. For sure. Mwah. I don't do many live streams. I'm sort of in a real kind of quite an introvert for me stage at the moment, which has been quite interesting as well. I have started doing my meditation, my quantum meditation live streams in the morning on the inner guidance page again. Sort of getting back into that, but I've just been, I guess, because I've shifted my eating so radically, I've felt like I've wanted to go inward. So I've hardly been on social media at all. I've sort of been working on my programs and my community, but not really sort of doing much else, which has been interesting, and I've been honouring that, which is what you have to do. You have to, I'm so in alignment. I feel so in alignment with what I'm doing right now, and so that's why I know that it's good. That's why I know that what I'm doing is the right thing for me right now, and that is 80% fruit. So yeah, it's good. I'm loving it, and I will keep you all posted. Hi Caroline, how are you? Lovely lady. Much love. Bye.